you grow up?
Well, I've grown up in Bukhara, Pearl of Asia. It's a museum under an open sky, and you can observe lots of interesting things, and you can experience a lot of magical things here in this town. Well, it has been pride of many people throughout the history.
Do you still live there?
Yes, I still work and live here. Well, in between, I just went to Tashkent to study for my bachelor's degree and came back here again. I want to contribute my own efforts here in this town. I want to make it well now. Well, actually, even without my effort, it's already very popular throughout the world. But still, I want to make some contributions to its development.
What's the most famous place in your hometown?
Well, the most famous place in my own hometown would be Minaret Kalan. This is a tower built about 10 centuries ago. It's well, it's cylindric in style and made of brick, and it symbolizes gold. Well, it has already turned it to be a symbol of my city. So no matter what kind of logo you make about Bukhara, of course, there is an inclusion of this minaret.
How has your hometown changed in recent years?
Well, it has modernized a lot, especially in the last couple of decades, with lots of concentration being directed to the development of infrastructure in my city, where we have lots of skyscrapers. Well, not skyscrapers, but actually high-rising blocks. Population is rising in general, and so that's why I think there has been a huge need and demand to have more flats to live in.
Where do you live now?
Well, I still live in here in Bukhara. It's a nice and comfortable place to live in.
What part of city do you like best?
Well, I love all parts of my city because I belong to this place. It's where I grew up. I used to run in dusty streets in my childhood, and even if I see the dust, it literally reminds me of something. Reminds me of my own part, and I love everything about the city.
Is there anything you don't like about this city?
Well, I have to contradict myself. Well, as I mentioned before, I love everything, but sometimes I have allergic reaction to the dust. And in spring, it gets a bit dusty, and just I may have lots of sneezes during this period. That can be a bit problematic, but still, I don't think this is worthy to dislike.
Do you want to live in big city or a small town?
I prefer living in small town because life in small town is quite peaceful. You may have just a handle of income, but still you don't worry a lot. And in small town you don't have a huge competition to earn more and more. You just don't compete with people to lead more luxurious lives, and that's why for me it's more enjoyable to live in a small town.